Yes,
This Sunday, we are hosting the 22nd annual A Home for the Holidays on CBS. This special brings awareness to the thousands of children in foster care across the country and shares the uplifting stories of children who are adopted into loving homes. This year, Jason and Chad Watkins describe seeing their son for the very first time.
I'm at work. I rush home. I call grandma.
And then a car pulls up. Chad was so excited. He just runs out the door.
And I see this little boy asleep in the car seat. And I pick him up. And he just grabbed onto me. And I said, "You're home. You're home now. You're safe." Our bond happened instantaneously.
Wow, you're home, you're safe, something we take for granted, a lot of us. There will also be special performances from artists like Josh Groban, love him, Miranda Lambert, love her, Andrea Bocelli, love him, and Leslie Odom Jr., love him too. I just love that. Listen, that song is called Heaven and Earth. You got to go online and listen to it. Better yet, buy Leslie's album. It's really great. Heaven and Earth is an original track from his newest release, the Christmas album. And guess who joins us right now? Leslie Odom Jr. Hello, Leslie. It's so good to see you. Last time you were here at the table, we missed you, but we all understand the circumstances. So this special, let's talk about it. We're going to see 3 virtual online adoptions right on camera. This certainly does tug at the heartstrings when you watch it. Do you have a personal connection to the story, or are you just thinking, I like the special, I want to be a part of it?
I have 2 little nephews that came through the foster care system, and so my dear friends that have adopted their children that way have been talking for years about the way that Americans, they really wish that we thought of all the ways to expand our families. You know, a lot of people go through great lengths to have children on their own, which of course, is an option that's available to you. But this is something else. It's a viable option and a way to help the 400,000 kids we have in the foster care system here in America.
Leslie, they call it a forever home when you move from the foster care system into a permanent family. How does life change other than the address for kids? How do their prospects change when they make that transition?
Oh, I mean, I can only imagine. Personally, these are still very little kids that are a part of our family, and all I can see is that they came together in a different way than certainly Nicolette and I have expanded our family, but they're no different. These kids are thriving in their new forever home.
Yeah. Did you just say you and your lovely wife Nicolette have expanded your family? I was going to ask, what are you doing in the time of quarantining? But now I think I see, I hears. And then listen, Nicolette is great. She's got a beautiful voice. You all did the series Love in the Time of Corona, which was great. And there she is holding her tummy. Baby number 2 is on the way. When's baby number 2 coming to join Lucy?
That's right. We got a little boy coming in March.
You have a little boy.
Oh, that's really exciting.
A lot of people of your stature say that they've become more creative during this time. Has that happened to you too during the pandemic?
I don't know if I'm more creative, but I have the limits of this little rectangle, so I've gotten creative within the confines, and we've tried to innovate and stay creative in this time. My favorite thing is when I can feel useful. So much of what I do, can feel superfluous or silly from time to time. So when I can feel useful, like a Home for the Holidays special, or to make this Christmas album, when I hope it's just an offering of joy at the end of a really challenging year, that's my favorite thing.
Yeah, I want to talk about the Christmas album because I was listening to it last weekend. It is just beautiful.
Yeah.
And I've heard artists say, it's not as easy to make a Christmas album as you might think.
No. Well, because there's a tradition. There is a tradition of really fantastic music that is dear to us.
Yeah.
for generations. And so you need to, if you want to attempt to write new Christmas classics, which we did for the very first time on this record.
Yeah, and Heaven on Earth is stunning.
Yeah.
Stunning.
Thank you.
It is.
You need to write something that can, sit side by side with some of the most beloved songs of all time.
Yeah, mission accomplished. There's a lot of Oscar buzz for you, Mr. Leslie, for your original song in the film. I want to get the name right. One Night in Miami.
Right.
You play legendary Sam Cooke. Is an Oscar something you even dare to go there and think about? Because listen, if you win an Oscar, you'd be an Emmy. You've already got the Grammy and the Tony. Sorry. So is an Oscar something you even dream to think about? What did you think of your performance in One Night in Miami? What did you think?
Oh man, well, you know what? I always watch myself like this, and I'll say this: by the end of One Night in Miami, I was like this. So that's the most I can give myself. I opened the crack a little bit. I was, not bad. I mean, Regina King as a director, what I can say is that she made me better. Whenever she came and had a thought or a suggestion for me, she always made me better.
And you love the film. You love the film?
I really do. I think it's very special. I do. And when that happens, it's a miracle because it's such a collaborative art form. So many things have to come together to make something that is this special.
Yeah.
It's rare.
I can't wait to see it, Leslie. I love what you said, Regina King made me better. So note to yourself, that's what women's do. We make you men's is better. So congratulations.
That is the note.
Yes.
Let me write it down.
Write it down. Happy holidays to you and your lovely Nicolette and Lucy and the baby on the way. Always good to see you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Can't wait till you can come back to the table. The 22nd annual A Home for the Holidays airs this Sunday night right here on CBS.